Do you feel out of control when taking prednisone? When life feels so out of control, when there's so many things that other people can decide, when taking this pill makes you feel like you are just at the whim of fate. A lot of people don't know that there is something that you can control when it comes to prednisone because not even doctors know about this. I personally had to take prednisone, and it was one of the most horrific experiences of my life. I was grateful that it saved my life, but the side effects were terrible. I just wanted something I could do to make my life better while I was on prednisone. And it felt like there was nothing that I could control, that I was really just waiting for the next side effect to hit me. What I didn't realize, and I should have because I'm a pharmacist, is that prednisone is stealing nutrients. I knew about one of them, calcium. I knew calcium was being stolen by prednisone. Every pharmacist knows that because one of the test questions we've got to pass to get our license is, what drug causes osteoporosis? And every pharmacist knows prednisone. So what can you do? Take calcium. That's on every graduating exam. The thing is, prednisone is this miraculous medication, but it's causing something called nutrient depletion. What is depletion anyway? Well, if you have a full gas tank and you drive 500 miles, what's going to happen to the gas? You're going to deplete it. Or if you have a full bank account, you have your whole life savings, and you go to Las Vegas, you're going to deplete your bank account, right? That is what depletion is. Same thing happens with prednisone. You have a life savings of nutrients in your body. Things like calcium in your bones, magnesium, all of these nutrients are being stored up for a rainy day. And prednisone is that rainy day. Prednisone is actually what's called a catabolic hormone. You might know prednisone's a steroid and be wondering, is it like the anabolic steroids that bodybuilders use at the gym? No, it's the opposite. It's a breaking down hormone instead of anabolic steroids that are building up muscle. Prednisone's breaking down muscle, it's breaking down bone, it's breaking down your liver, it's breaking down so many different things. It's doing that to save your life. It's using your rainy day fund because clearly you must be in an emergency, Mother Nature thinks, because prednisone is mimicking our body's naturally occurring hormone called cortisol. And so it's drawing down your bank account, your reserves of nutrients. So which nutrients are these? I've already mentioned the first one, calcium. Calcium is vital for your bones, and prednisone's causing that osteoporosis and bone loss. The doctors who prescribe prednisone the most, the rheumatologists, created a guideline. And it says that people taking prednisone should be supplementing with calcium and vitamin D because of the risks of osteoporosis caused by prednisone. So that was the second one, vitamin D. Vitamin D is the hormone that helps us use calcium properly and not just waste it in our gut. It helps us absorb it from the gut and to get it to the bones. The next one is so important for anybody who's worried about the next biggest side effect of prednisone. Weight gain, diabetes, high blood sugar, and all of these other metabolism changes. They might be related to the loss of chromium. Chromium is a metal mineral that you have to have in order for insulin to do its job to let glucose or sugar into the cell so that you can have the proper metabolism. But when you take prednisone, you're peeing out chromium. So you've got to be giving it back, right? It makes sense. So those are the three main ones we've got to supplement while on prednisone. But there are even more that I had no idea when I was taking prednisone about until I did the research and I figured it out and I looked at all of these studies, hundreds of studies, and found all of the evidence showing that prednisone is stealing these nutrients. So number 4 is magnesium. Did you know magnesium is used by your body in over 300 biochemical reactions? And prednisone is making you waste it, is making the amount of it go down. You're depleted of the amount of magnesium you would normally have. So 300 things in your body can go wrong. It helps with blood sugar, bone, muscles, nerve function, and so much more. Number 5 is zinc. Most people know that zinc is helpful for your immune system. Prednisone is messing with your immune system, leading to an increased risk for infections like pneumonia and sepsis. It's not just the immune system that's affected by zinc. It's also adrenal function, bone strength, and mood. Number 6 is potassium. Prednisone is messing with the way your kidney uses potassium and sodium. Those two have to stay in a really gentle, delicate balance inside the cell and outside the cell in the blood. And prednisone is changing how much sodium or salt that your body's holding on to in the kidneys. And so it's wasting potassium to keep them in balance. But you've got to have potassium in order to have the proper blood pressure, heart conduction, and water balance. Like, for example, water weight gain, bloating, swelling, moon face. Number 7 is folate or folic acid. This vitamin is vital for making new cells, keeping your mood happy, for your heart, prevents mouth and tongue issues like glossitis, swelling of your tongue if you have too low of it. Number 8 is vitamin A. Vitamin A deficiency kind of sounds a little bit like a lot of prednisone side effects. Dry skin, dry eyes, poor wound healings, infections, acne. A lot of those are prednisone side effects. So are they really side effects, or are they actually just evidence that you're low in vitamin A? And number 9, vitamin C. Most people know that vitamin C is really important for your immune system. A study of patients taking steroids in the ICU at the hospital showed that giving vitamin C along with the steroid enhanced the steroid effectiveness. So it can help the prednisone even work better. There are a few more nutrients that prednisone might deplete, but the evidence isn't super strong yet. Selenium and strontium, these could be related to bone health. And then finally, melatonin. Actually, I think the evidence is pretty strong for this one. They did a study showing that even one dose of dexamethasone, which is really similar to prednisone, it's its sister drug, was enough to completely suppress the circadian rhythm. What does that mean? It was able to stop your body making melatonin, your sleepy hormone. And that explains why the number one tweeted side effect is insomnia. So are the 150 or more side effects from prednisone really side effects per se, or are they really just symptoms of all these nutrient deficiencies? Are they truly nutrient depletion symptoms, or really side effects from prednisone? It's a good question. So what can you do? Well, you can give them back, right? Eating a diet rich in these nutrients makes a lot of sense. Your diet is one of the few things you can control while on prednisone. So that was a long list of nutrients, and you might not know what foods are good sources of those nutrients. So I created a downloadable one-page printout that you can just put in your pantry to help you remember what foods to eat while on prednisone. And it's called the Nutrients You Need printout. And it includes the nutrient and some good food sources. So it makes it really easy for you to get exactly what you need while on prednisone. You can't control the prednisone side effects, but you can control what you do, what you eat while on it. Just download Nutrients You Need cheat sheet right now so that you can do one thing to improve the way you feel today, to feel more like you again. Signing off is Dr. Megan, your prednisone pharmacist.